I remember a devotee in Hyderabad who actually was narrating this experience of his. His daughter had to get married, and after great difficulty, a good match was obtained. And Swami told him, "Don't worry, everything will be fine. I'm going to be there. I'm going to help you perform the wedding. Don't worry, everything will be fine." And true enough, the groom side family was very nice. They didn't create much of a trouble. The only request they had was, all of us would like to go to Tirupati to have Lord Balaji's darshan. Please arrange for that. After the wedding, we will leave. Now, after the wedding, it so happened that there was a fierce rain. Plenty of rain was there, and not a single cab was available. So this devotee's friend had an old car, which he said, "I'll get that repaired, you go in that car." So they repaired that car, they went, had darshan, and when they were coming back, in the dense forest ghat section, the car broke down. No, there were kids and ladies and elderly people in the car, about 5-6 of them. They didn't know what to do. And soon enough, this gentleman was praying to Swami, and 3 of these trucks, we know these trucks, with only the engine, no chassis. They are going for bodybuilding basically. So 3 of those trucks came along with 3 drivers, and they stopped and they said, "What happened?" So the problem was explained. And those people dug out their spares, repaired the car, and then they said, "This is very dark and notorious for dacoities and robberies. You please put the car in between the trucks. We will escort you till you leave that ghat section." So they safely escorted the family out of the ghat section, and there this devotee was so pleased, he offered them money. They said, "No, it is okay. You are like our own family members. We just did what we could." Then this devotee said, "At least have a cup of coffee with us. Please have a cup of tea with us." They said, no, we are in a hurry, we have to go, and all 3 of them took off. A few days later, when this gentleman came to Prashantan Layam, Swami suddenly summoned him inside the interview room. There was one devotee inside with Swami already, one Mr. Desikachari, and he was in a very depressed mood. So Swami wanted to boost him with some experiences, so he called the other devotee inside. And he said, "Talk to him, he's in a very depressed mood." Now, these are things, which you really cannot explain. Swami is sitting there and you want us to alleviate somebody's depression? But doesn't matter, it's an order. So he started telling everything, story, this, that, that. This Swami patiently heard for some time, and he said, "Tirupati, what happened to Tirupati?" So this gentleman was, Tirupati. He said, and he started talking to Mr. Desikachari, Swami helped us like this. We went to Tirupati, we had a very good darshan, and we came back. Swami patiently heard. He said, "You're not telling the actual thing why I called you." I said, "Swami, I told everything as it is." He said, "You didn't talk about the 3 truck drivers." Then he said, "Yes." Then he told like this. Then he said, then Swami told Desikachari, "Look at this fellow, Somberi. He's forgetting the actual thing, what happened. He even offered me money and a cup of tea, and now he's forgetting to tell that very thing to you." This devotee just fell at Swami's feet. So sometimes these things hit us with such a shock that it takes us some time to comprehend what is happening. Nevertheless, these are the kind of things, they leave an indelible impression in our heart and convince us what is happening actually to us.